in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at
Taking no more since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush. Great, set. Anyone?
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Set. On anyone, King, field King. 73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that one complete once again to Higgins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move it to the top 5.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. That's taken on the 25. That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
Now it's Richardson. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but that can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33.
Cougar 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't they? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Don't toss it. All right, anyone, huh?
Another run for Brown on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Hacking 18. Let go.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the 10, 1st and goal. Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play. There, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Throwing is Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Here's Hurts to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Brown is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. They go high formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in the touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams. So
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
18 run, 18 reps. Let's go now.
Now Richardson. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Good. Mustang 19. Kennedy Lion. Switch the Eagles. Switch the Eagles.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The first down pass.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines rolling for the very ball. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well time there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where
it's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 73 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Richardson. That's caught right side by Worthy. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I just want to run. I just want to...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Good. Check. On anyone, eh? Super. Check.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take this away for the Rams touchdown. Elijah Wiggins, 44 yards. And the Rams are back within a score. They're going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Rams 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Open man is Waddle complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
As he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, come on,
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pack the 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. A sizable 16-yard jump there. The drive continues. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Eagle.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete to DK. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Ready?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Cowboy 80. '79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They've got to get to the line quick.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
35-yard line.
Right on the side is the eagle comes. A funky child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like in, take a breath in my mouth.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Good.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he returns this to the 22. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try to help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Track 60, track 60. Ready? Track 60.
Back to throw. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Well, in tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Fights off the defender. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Huh. Gotta be lying.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Now it's Richardson.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Bayshore Turton
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
Let's
The
go now.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Good, set. You gotta figure it out.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cardinal.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
19, Cougar 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And a Packer first down.
Seven Pirates. Get it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Ready.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Brings up second and 17.
That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
180, 180. Yeah. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
An inside give, Brown. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On second down, they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Hey, Silver. Off
the play fake, here's Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only do they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this. But no secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Bashal Tutin with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Packers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 42, Rams 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at
The
their own 22-yard line.
LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
For a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Trey Palmer, 37 yards. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 135 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready? Yep.
Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The 7-yard line.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
18 Cardinal.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And some room to work. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
22.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Hurts. That's It's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
21 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Turn
No
up.
touch that.
Kill. Turn up.
No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's in triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Good. Set. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Carr in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Yeah, they know what's up. Please, I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking out your damn heads.
3rd and 19.
Good. 63. Anyway, that. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That is caught. And he is going to have the Rams first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
playing on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel that, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. The rookie and the vet. Shout out